Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Renee if you are new here. Now, it is cold as hell in Jersey, okay? I'm talking brick. So I decided what better time than now to show you guys my current coat rotation. Now I'm warning you now, if you are anti-fur, anti-leather, anti-anything animal, just keep on scrolling because it's not the video for you. Here in Jersey, when it is 3 degrees outside in the morning, when it's time to go to work, you need fur, you need down, you need leathers, you need that kind of stuff, okay? Now, if you're interested in seeing my current coat collection that I've been using to stay stylish yet warm, stay tuned. Okay, so first up is going to be the coat directly behind me, and it is a fur. And I just love this coat. I got it from my friend. I bought my visitor shop. She has beautiful furs, different vintage furs. I like this one because it's so unique. But before I even get into how it looks, it is a truly functional coat. It is made to keep you warm. You go outside in the weather that we've been having lately, 50 degrees below north, I'm telling you, you are going to need a fur coat. This tri-colored, it's like a brown, beige, white, black, well, like really 4 colors. It may be an inner print, it may not be. I personally dress this coat up and down. I'll wear it in a more formal environment, or I'll throw it on with my sneakers for more dressed down, but I still look put together. Like this coat just stands out. There's not a time that I wear this coat outside where I'm not getting a compliment. Not one single time. I can literally wear a t-shirt and jeans like what I'm wearing now, even though the t-shirt that I have on, it's like real extra, but I could just be wearing a plain t-shirt and jeans and this will literally make the statement. Now, I know when it's brick as hell outside, sometimes you don't even care. You just want to roll out the door, layer up, wear a hoodie. I know on days like this when it is frigid temperatures, you want to go outside in 50,000 layers, hoodies, crazy socks, Uggs, a hat. You don't really necessarily care how you look because it's just so dreary and just depressing and cold. But if you put on a coat like this, I'm telling you, you're going to look functional and fashionable. I am praying to God you cannot pick up the noise downstairs, but whatever, I digress. Next up is this black rabbit fur that I have. I had this one for years as well. It does shed, but it's a really good classic just black coat. You can also dress this one up or down. I've worn it with Jordans before. I've worn it with heels. You just want a good functional black coat. Now, when it comes to furs, I do prefer my classic colors and my classic silhouettes. This one is more oversized, which I love. It's really cozy because if you do want to wear something like a hoodie underneath and layer up, you can, and you won't necessarily feel so confined and still look put together while you're wearing this coat. Pair it with a really nice hat and you'll be good to go. An all black look is always chic. You can never go wrong. And then if you want to add a pop of color, you can do so. You can add a purse, or if you want like a really big oversized bag, if you're actually commuting, yeah, and you're still going to be warm. Looking real good, okay? So I decided to pull a few of the pieces off the rack just so you can get a better view of the items I'm talking about. Now, this is a brown suede and fur vest that I have. The only picture I really have of it is when I went to a concert at UBS Arena a few weeks ago. I wanted to enjoy the moment, so I didn't take any video. I didn't take a whole bunch of pictures. This is really the only picture that I'm going to put up that I got in the bathroom. This fur vest was everything because it was cold, but it wasn't super, super cold. And you don't want to go in there. And although we were in a suite, you don't want to go in there and have this big old heavy coat all just hanging there. I layered up. I wore like a cropped blazer under it and my Wolford bodysuit and like some really thick pant leggings, and I just threw this over it for some razzle dazzle. Okay, I added a brooch to it as well, and I just kept my hair just like this. This is like my signature look, curls with a side part, and I just had on some black thigh-high boots, and that was the look. I still wanted to be comfortable, even though my feet were killing me by the end of the night. But I mean, you had a concert. You were in heels to a concert. What do you expect? But this piece, I don't pull out often, but I decided to pull it out this season as a way to still keep warm, but not be so bundled up and, still be able to move around as I please. But this is a great piece if you don't want to put on like the full coat look. Okay. Next up is this coat that I got from Mango a few years ago, and believe it or not, it goes crazy on Pinterest. The amount of times that people have sent me on Pinterest is saying, you just popped up on my Pinterest. It gets so many hits throughout the month, and I'm sure people get way more than I do. But for me, who's someone who's not like the most popular person on social media, this picture has been floating around Pinterest for years. Now, I got the coat from Mango. I literally wear this coat every single day. Not so much now that it's below 10 degrees, but it keeps me warm, believe it or not. When it's above 20 degrees, I'll wear it. Layered up, of course. I just feel like because it's so oversized and it's full, it just gives a really chic look. I wear it to work because I still want to look, somewhat fashionable. And so when I'm leaving work, I can still like do what I gotta do and, move around the world and feel like myself. Tie it at the waist so it's really cinched in so it gives you some kind of waist if you don't have one. And the collar can be just pulled up really high. The sleeves are long. It is just a perfect coat for the fall winter season. I am going to link something similar if I can find, because I know this type of coat was trending a while ago. I know that Frankie Shop has things sort of similar, but if I can't find this exact coat, which I feel like is no longer being made, I'm going to link something similar for you guys. But this can be, like I said, you can wear it to work, you can look really put together, you can wear it casually. A lot of times I'm wearing it with sneakers. You can wear it with your Uggs if that's what you feel like you want to do on those days you just can't be bothered, and you're still gonna look good. But again, if you ever seen me on Pinterest, I guarantee you it's in this coat. This picture is just so popular. Okay, believe it. I mean, I can see why, but I'm just saying, okay? This next coat is another really good one. I don't wear it so much now that it's freezing, more so in the fall when it's starting to get cool. But, I just sort of mixed in fall, winter because these are the coats that have been in my rotation. And it is this black and white houndstooth coat. And I got this on sale from Anthropologie years ago. Okay. It is so beautiful. It's very light, so it's not going to be heavy, but I also usually sometimes layer with this coat. If I just want to have a pop of a print underneath one of my other coats, then I'll do that. Or if it's not an extremely cold day, you can also wear this. You can dress this up or you can dress this down. It's really good for work, so you're looking put together and professional, but still, staying a little funky and creative and fashion forward. But again, this coat, if I can find something similar to it, I will link it. But it's like the way the print is. It's not like a typical houndstooth. It goes from the larger houndstooth to the smaller houndstooth print, and it gets large again. And it's just at different points throughout the coat. Like, I just thought this was a great buy. Every time I wear this coat, I'm always getting compliments as well. Beautiful, beautiful coat if you just want something that's going to have you looking put together but not too heavy. If you're not into those heavy confined coats, this one is going to be for you, and I love it. Now, this coat right here is one of my most recent purchases. What really drew me besides the beautiful fur around the collar was how beautiful the buttons are. I'll do a close-up of the buttons. At first, I'm going to put like a little cutaway when I was trying it on. I got it from the thrift store. It was very much giving, I don't know, like 60s March on Washington, correct? Like that kind of era, which is beautiful. I love those classic ladylike silhouettes. I just wasn't sure. After I'm like, is it giving that? And I'm pretty sure it is, but which I love, so. This is definitely more of a dressier coat. Definitely more of those classy formal events. Think tea party. You could do brunch, but if it's one of those like more classy, sophisticated, think church. Definitely think church. This was a very beautiful coat for the winter time for that. Really loved the light sort of camel colored fur around the collar. The buttons, the detail in the fabric, just beautiful. And I always know when something's old when it has that that union tag on the inside. It's very hard to find good things at the thrift store anymore because it's so much crap that people are donating, and that's just a sign of the times. People wear a lot of crap, so that's what's going to be in the thrift stores, and unfortunately it's being overrun by people who never used to be there. But I digress. If you know, you know. Now the prices are out of control, which I'm not understanding. Like, who the hell is paying this for this? Even at 50% off, it's you're robbing us. But you're the people them thief already, so it is what it is. But this is going to be a beautiful addition to my closet, and I may be done with the neutrals now. It's just I'm not a person who loves colorful fur. Maybe if it's added in there a little bit and mixed in with some neutrals, I just feel like when it comes to fur, it should just look like, you know, the natural habitat that it came from. So I may venture out and getting maybe some color going forward, maybe something with like a navy or maybe like a dark purple, something like that. Nothing with these crazy hot pinks and yellows and greens, none of that. Maybe a green, but a dark green. Lastly, this is the coat that I pulled off in the back of my closet because I've had it for so long I forgot about it. It is this hot pink down coat, not really shoulder pads, but the way it's designed, it has like more of a, you know, fuller shoulder area, and I just love how it's designed in the actual body of the coat, like the down part. It's just different angles and cuts. They don't make this quality anymore. They do not. I was so warm. This is the coat I pulled out when it was 3 degrees. It kept me super warm. I put on my hat and I put on my gloves, and it is a bright color. Finally, I needed to just add a little bit of color to the season. I know like we're more prone to wearing the neutrals, but it just made me feel like vibrant when everyone's so slouchy and depressed and cold and miserable. Here I come in my big down coat with this bright color, looking happy, adding cheer to your day. It's like a hot pink slash red. I can't really pinpoint what the exact color is, but I'm gonna put a cutaway of me wearing it so you guys can see exactly how it looks. It goes all the way down, not quite to my ankles because I have long legs, but it goes maybe around to my shins, or my calf, whatever part of the bottom of the leg that is, that's where it goes, and it keeps me super warm. And yeah, it's a 1-to-1, of course, because no one obviously is from the 80s. No one's wearing that anymore. And you don't really see these in the thrift stores like you used to. You would probably have to go to a more curated vintage store to get really good pieces like I have. Or just luck up like I did recently with that last fur coat that looks very much so 60s. So you just have to have an eye and have the patience to look. So, okay guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here because it's just way too much noise and I'm getting really annoyed. So anyway, that is my current coat collection. These are the pieces that have been on rotation, that has been keeping me right for the winter, keeping me looking put together and cute and chic. Let me know what coats you currently wear during this cold frigid weather. If you live in, I was gonna say if you live in a temperature that is, or a climate that's really, really cold, but they've been getting snow in the south. They've been getting the snow that we should have been getting. So at this point, everybody lives in a cold climate. Let me know what coats you've been wearing that's been keeping you cute and together, okay? So as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell wherever it is on the screen. Follow me on my social media channels. It's Renee Lennox on pretty much everything. And until next time, bye.